Hey everyone, it's Tom from Ludicrous Feed. Thank you so much for joining us. It's barely been 10 days into 2025 and we are already seeing our first EV price war here in Australia with BYD's press release today stating that they will be launching their Essentials range for their Dolphin and also the Atto 3. Orders start on Monday the 13th of January, which is in 4 days' time, with deliveries expected in March 2025, so in 2 months' time. And what does this mean? Well, this applies to the BYD Dolphin and also the BYD Atto 3, both receiving an Essential variant or trim. The BYD Dolphin will be priced at $29,990 asterisk, meaning it's before on-road costs, and this will be the first EV in Australia priced under $30,000 MSRP. BYD Atto 3 will get a similar makeover. Essential range is now under $40,000, $39,990 asterisk before on-road costs. Again, orders open Monday, 13th of January, with deliveries expected March 2025. So let's go through some of these features of the Essentials range. So they're saying affordable pricing without compromising core features. We'll go through some of the spec changes in a second. The BYD Dolphin Essential battery will be 44.9 kilowatt hours. Which is still the same range as the current BYD Dolphin Dynamic, which is the base entry-level variant for BYD Dolphin. 340 kilometers of WLTP range, 180 newton meters of torque. BYD Atto 3 Essential also has a 49.92 kilowatt hour battery, which is the same as the standard range battery currently. 345 kilometers of WLTP range. Both models retain their 5-star ANCAP safety rating, so that's good. No compromises on safety there. Okay, so let's go through some of the spec changes and comparison to other EVs and even ICE vehicles around this price. For that, I'm going to use the zecar article, and they've gone through the fact that the new pricing actually is pretty much in response to price cuts to similar-sized EVs and similarly priced EVs from 2024, such as the MG4. We saw a huge jump in sales towards Q4 for 2024, with the MG4 as low as $30,000 for a brief period of time. Now it's $34,990 drive away. And then the GWM Aura is also $33,990 drive away. So with this BYD Dolphin Essential at sub $30,000, even with a drive away price, we could see that undercut both MG4 and GWM Aura. We'll get more details once they launch the order page. And comparing it to ICE vehicles, the Toyota Corolla Ascent Sport 29,270, Mazda 3 31,190, Hyundai i30 hatch $29,000. These are all presumably MSRP. So very competitively priced, the BYD Dolphin Essential. For the same price, you could get an EV with lower running costs, as we know. With the Dolphin and other EVs, you no longer have to go to a petrol station. You can charge at home at your electricity tariffs, which can be as cheap as sometimes 10 cents per kilowatt hour, sometimes even 5 cents per kilowatt hour if you charge from solar as an opportunity cost. So good for consumers with these price cuts. So comparing the BYD Dolphin Essential to the current BYD Dolphin Dynamic, so with the Essential, you lose a few key features compared to the current entry-level dynamic trim. So you no longer get power folding exterior mirrors, you don't get a panoramic glass roof anymore, no more rain-sensing wipers, wireless phone charger no longer included, no more heated front seats, rear privacy glass is gone, and you no longer have access to the BYD digital key or the BYD Bluetooth key. Very interesting. So I wonder whether you lose app access as well. Otherwise, all the standard inclusions from Dynamic is still included in the Dolphin Essential trim as well, including wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Heat pump is there as well. So yeah, looking at the current pricing of the BYD Dolphin Dynamic, $36,890. So it's essentially a $6,000 price cut for loss of those features, as you saw earlier. You know, for a $6,000 drop, can I live without these features? You know, probably yes. You know, at this segment of the market, price is very sensitive. And I've driven a BYD Dolphin before. Look, it's not the most exciting vehicle, but it is a fantastic car at this price point. And it's a great city car as well to drive around town and maybe for the occasional longer drive too. But then you've got to also look at the fact that the MG4 and the GWM Aura is around as well. And to be honest with you, I think the MG4 personally is a better looking car. It's a rear-wheel drive compared to the BYD Dolphin, although most people probably wouldn't notice that from day to day. But the interior of the Dolphin, I think, is a bit better than the MG4 interior. Both have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. So yeah, good to have more choice and good to have better pricing for these hatchback EVs as well. And the final question now is whether BYD will keep the dynamic trim together with the essential trim. So will we get 3 variants for the BYD Dolphin, or will we see the dynamic trim being replaced with the essential trim? And the same question applies also to the Atto 3. Will they use the essential trim as the new entry-level variant and replace the standard, which is currently $44,499. The new Atto 3 pricing for the essential trim will be $39,990. So a $5,000 drop in price for the entry-level Atto 3. And of course, I've driven both Dolphin and Atto 3 and reviewed them as well, so make sure you check out those videos on my channel. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you leave a comment below what you think about the new price cut and whether you think it's a fair compromise to lose those features for that price cut, and also leave your thoughts, compare it to others in the segment like the MG4 and GWM Aura. Alright guys, stay safe, and as always, happy charging.